Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're back at the office. We got one camera rolling over here. We're doing work over here. We got another camera over here about to start rolling, but it's going to be a busy day, and I have been looking forward to it all week. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It is currently a Monday. It's 9:12 in the morning. I'm starting to vlog late because I had no plans of vlogging, but these end up being the best days. So I'm suited and booted, which means we got content to make. No closings today, and I really wanted to wear my blue suit because I just got a brand new blue Mazda 6. It's a little bit of a higher trim, and I'll explain later why I went with the Mazda 6 and not my dream car, which was a beautiful Range Rover. Anyhow, let's get to the office and let's get to work. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We're in the office, and I got a lot going on. We're gonna take a bathroom break in a second, then resume. But want to give you an update. We're finally making the top 10 books for real estate agents. That video will be out by the time this vlog gets out to you. We got my LLC started, AG Property Group. It's not a team, it's just for investment property. So when I'm purchasing it, it's under an LLC, so that's taken care of. I learned a lot throughout the process. I'm gonna share them with you. And then we're also gonna make some local content in regards to like places to be, like these little small neighborhoods in Chicago, just to get some business and then more TikToks, which is why I'm wearing a suit. Okay, we're back at the desk. It's time to go through the to-do list. Looking up houses for buyers. I got to confirm a showing for Wednesday. A client that's closing on that unit wants to see it before closing so they can measure for furniture, which is why I always tell all my clients, hey, you're going to be there for 2 hours at the inspection, bring your tape measure. This individual didn't, but that's okay. People make mistakes. We're not perfect. Next, I have a 2 p.m. phone call that I need to prepare for. It's a listing that we're going to be taking on. He's got a one-bedroom condo up in Chicago, so we're going to see if that's something he wants to sell. It's an initial phone call, so I can't say it's a listing just yet, but I need to prepare for it nonetheless. We have to schedule a closing for next week. We have 2 closings on the 30th, so I got to get those scheduled in a way where I could do both walkthroughs and be at both closings because they're very important clients. And then we have to film the video for the books for you guys. And then we have to film this Lincoln Park video, which is basically a neighborhood in Chicago. And I did the research. I actually hired, shout out to Mikey, to do the research. So now I just have to actually film and post it on a separate YouTube channel. I'm not going to mix it because I think it's a different audience and I don't want to, mess up the messaging. 7, we got TikToks, what I'm looking forward to the most. And then 8, I already did this. I texted the guy about my LLC, saw in the back. And we need to go through a walkthrough because they sent me a bunch of paperwork and I don't know what it means. And later on in this video, I will explain some things that I learned in regards to the accounting side about LLCs, S Corps, that I wish I knew a little bit sooner because I 100% got hustled. And there's no way around it. I 100% got hustled. I was lazy. And for that reason, I'm paying $600. So stay tuned for that. Let's look up houses for buyers right away. That way we can move on with our day. And by the way, if you end up enjoying this vlog, you find it helpful, please do me an incredible favor. Hit the like button, show me you care, and then leave a comment below with your feedback, questions, thoughts, whatever you want. Every comment gets a reply. And if you're new to the channel, I post these vlogs on a weekly basis along with some other entertaining stuff. So please subscribe. We'd love to have you. The goal is 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. We are so damn close. And we can definitely get it. And I did ask you guys to do a giveaway option a couple of videos ago about Chick-fil-A. We're going to give that away towards the end of this vlog as well. So stick around. We're going to have some fun. On an unrelated note, let's talk about coaching calls real quick. I get a lot of requests to hop on a phone call with you guys. I've done them in the past, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, hour-long conversations. And honestly, I'm very busy and I really can't afford to give you guys that kind of time. But I know it's going to be very helpful. I think an hour conversation with someone like myself when you're new in the business can really put you years ahead because there's a lot of mistakes I could tell you about that you can watch the videos. It's just not the same when I get your specific scenario and I'll tell you exactly what you need to do. So in an effort to help you guys and at the same time help myself, here's what we're going to do. Every video from now on is going to have a link in the description where you could go in and sign up for a coaching call. I'm not going to front. I would like to make some money from this because my time is valuable, right? So I'm going to charge you guys $100 for a 1-hour coaching call. If it goes to an hour and 30 minutes, it is what it is. My goal is to try to help you. If you don't need it, you can still DM me on Instagram. I reply to all the comments. But if you this is for those people who really need like an in-depth, walkthrough of what to expect, what questions they have. They live in Missouri in a small market and they want to know what they could do, blah, blah, blah. That's for that individual. But if you have basic questions, most videos already answer them. So if you are interested in it, link will be in the description for all the videos. Now let's go ahead and look up houses for these buyers, get it out the way, and move on with our day. Ooh, that rhymed. One thing I will say, it looks like I have 6 under contract. Yeah, 6 properties under contract. And that means a lot of my buyers are already ready, locked, and loaded. I really only have 3 like active. The rest are like, there's like 9 investors, but you know, good luck finding anything for them. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, snap. I have a 3:15 showing today. Woo-wee. I better call and confirm that. That would have been real bad. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. This is why you write everything down, for the love of goodness.
Hello, it's Mason.
Hey, Mason. This is Aaron with Remax First, calling about Crossing Avenue in Elk Grove Village.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, good. So I remember when we talked on Friday, you mentioned you're going to be there today around 3 o'clock or 3:15.
Yeah, we've actually got 3 lined up already. 3:15 and 3:30.
What time would you like us to show? We could do 3, or maybe I could do 3:45, or we could go it at the same time. Do you guys care?
It's actually my partner that's going to be there. Let me check with her. Let me put you on hold for a quick second.
Okay, thank you. So now we got to call the client, make sure that they're aware of it. We can't have them forget as well. What's up, Chief? Just want to let you know we are all set for 3 o'clock today at the Crossing Avenue one, okay?
3 or 3:15?
With 3 o'clock. They already have someone at 3:15, and we're going to be the first ones in at 3. That cool?
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, that's fine.
Excellent. See you there. Bye. I'm honestly so happy I wore a suit today, because with these commercial deals, when they see you're younger, you know, the average age of a commercial agent is dead, right? So they're going to definitely take me more seriously and my buyer more seriously because I am dressed well. So I'm not sure where I left off on here before I forgot about that showing, but basically I have 6 properties under contract. 1 is a listing, 5 of them are buyers. So a lot of my like day-to-day buyers are under contract, which means I'm back on the hunt and looking for new business. And this is where it's the scary hours. When you become a real estate agent, it's not, the scary part isn't when you're busy and you have a lot of transactions and you're overwhelmed. That is the most peaceful part of the business. The most terrifying thing is right now, when everything is under contract, you have a lot of checks coming. However, the pipeline is looking empty. And that's where you're like, oh, you start second guessing yourself, blah, blah, blah. And the reason the pipeline looks empty is because you got so busy, you stopped doing the prospecting. Now, I am very fortunate that this, finally, year 5, I didn't fully stop the prospecting. So that's why I've been gradually getting business. I still have active clients right now. A lot of them are investors. So in about 3 months, we're about to kick it to 72 gears and just slam the market. So I'm excited about that. But I'm going to keep making these TikToks. I'm going to make these, local videos, because I want to make sure that in the next 3 months, I'm putting myself in position to have an incredible 2022. And 2022 numbers start today, ladies and gentlemen. We're in the are we in the 3rd quarter or 4th quarter of 2021? So you have to prepare for the following year. Enough preaching for me. I got to get back to work. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. We're back at the office. We got 1 camera rolling over here. We're doing work over here. We got another camera over here about to start rolling, but it's going to be a busy day. And I have been looking forward to it all week. So that's how I make my Instagram stories. And what I like to do with these Instagram stories is simply document what I'm doing. That took nothing out of my day, but I want to show my followers, hey, I'm at work. I'm excited to be here. I'm enthusiastic. I'm ready to work. And I'm going to work just as hard for you as I am for me. That's what clients really, in my opinion, take from these stories. So that's why I always like to make it show them that I'm not lazy, I'm working, I'm getting things done. Let's see, we got 25 matches for this guy. Scroll, ooh, and I've seen that already. Oh, hold on a second. Oh, your rents are kind of low. Ooh, I kind of like it though, I kind of like it. Okay, that's a good one, I'm gonna have to save this one. So this right here is the part of our jobs that very few people get to see. It's not difficult, it's tedious, but it has to be done. So I have a client that is looking to purchase a condo, and his goal is to rent it, right? So obviously we need to make sure that the condo board allows rentals. This is Aaron with Remax First. I'm calling about a listing, 9357 Landings Lane. Does that HOA allow rentals or no? It's 11 o'clock in the morning, and we are done looking up houses for buyers, so we get to cross that bad boy off the list and move on to the next thing, which is confirm the showing real quick and prepare for this phone call at 2 p.m. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to-do list is pretty much done with. The 2 p.m. call we are fully prepared for. I just ran all the numbers. This is actually a really good friend of mine who I know is a numbers guy, so I wanted to make sure that I'm gonna have all the numbers prepared for him in, like, I don't know if you guys can see, in thorough detail. And here's some things I'll look at, okay? He's got a 1-bedroom condo in Chicago. 1-bedrooms are always tougher to sell. They sit on the market longer and they do not appreciate as much. So if you can help it, don't buy a 1-bedroom. That being said, we move forward. Sometimes it's better to buy a 1-bedroom than rent. So that's also, and nothing is black and white. Anyhow, so I'm looking at it, I'm like, holy cow, there is 23 active listings that are 1-bedrooms in that building. This is going to be a mess. I look at how many have sold. 11 have sold, right? And I was like, there's no rhyme or reason why one sells and one doesn't. So I dug a little bit deeper. I discovered that of the 23 active, only 7 of them have a garage spot, which my client does have a garage spot. So that's very important to note, right? So there's really only 7 active listings that are competition to us. So then I looked at the 11 that sold. Of the 11 that sold, 4 of them had a parking spot, right? And the other ones that sold were just like really nicely updated units that would have sold without the parking, right? Would have sold for more if they had the parking, I should say. So then I cross-referenced that with the 7 that are active with parking, and I realized of the 7, 6 of them are either outdated, overpriced, and the photos on almost all of them are horrible. Horrible photos. They make the place look disgusting, right? Which I know for a fact won't be our case. So I'm already really, of the 7 that we're competing with, it's really a 1 listing that's gonna, might deter people from going with us. So once you dig a little bit deeper, it becomes a little bit more apparent. Price-wise, I would, depending on what kind of updates this gentleman did, could be anywhere from 110 to 125. Yes, right, you can buy a place in Chicago for that low. It'll be a nice 1-bedroom with the garage included, so let me know if you're interested in moving, right? Today, you guys are gonna come with me to a commercial showing. That's right. And this is one of those things I had no idea what I'm doing on the commercial side. No idea. So it's just like how you guys are starting on the residential side, where you just don't know how transaction works, what documents to use, what contracts to use, what disclosures you need, how to get the loan for it, all that. I have no clue. But I am figuring it out as I go, right? That's the attitude you need to have across the board. Your business sucks, you'll figure it out, okay? You're overwhelmed, you'll figure it out. You don't know this process, you'll figure it out. So go into it first. Just make sure you don't put your clients in any compromising position, which I will not do, because to be honest with you, I've been working with this client for a while, and I have some investors who own commercial property, so I have some background in it. And I've read books. So I am somewhat prepared. I just don't know the details. Which, a little tip for everybody, if you don't know what you're doing, real estate is one of those amazing businesses where there's 2 parties involved, you and the other agent. If you don't know what to do, you have to, in a very clever way, get the information from the other agent, which is what I did my first year as a realtor. My first deal, I basically called, I was like, we're under contract, right? Fortunately, I had the listing, so the buyer's agent sent me the contract. He had 10 years of experience. I was like, okay, great. So we got the contract. What is the next step that you would like to do? See, I didn't ask him, what's the next step? I said, what's the next step you would like to do? And then he responded, well, we're going to go into a tenant review. As you know, we have 5 days to do our inspection. I'm like, yeah, totally. Go and do the inspection. I didn't even know you had to do an inspection. Anyhow, what are we going to do on this video now? Let's go ahead and film the top books for real estate agents, and then I'm going to film the Lincoln Park video, then we're going to make TikToks, then we're going to get on the phone. And by phones, I mean the 2 p.m. phone call, not cold call. Okay, I'm going to show you the setup when we get to filming, okay? I have the camera right here, and I'm never going to move it. I don't think I'll ever record from the studio again, because having my own office is, number one, a lot more convenient. Everything is already set up, the lighting is phenomenal, and it just makes my life easier, and I think it adds a layer of credibility when somebody's watching, because when someone's making videos from a Starbucks, you gotta ask yourself, why are you at the Starbucks? You don't have an office. Like, what's the problem, right? So to all the agents who join EXP who work from home, if you're brand new, you need credibility on your side, right? And having your own office, a brick and mortar place to go, is very helpful. Kevin, can you do me a favor? I just need your help to focus the camera a little bit. So it's currently 12:12, and I just finished recording the video for the books. and I properly organized them. So now my office looks like I'm an educated real estate agent. And I actually had to come back to my board, revisit my goals. I used to never write them down, but I don't know if this is just blind luck, but literally since I wrote down 125 a year, I've been on track for 125. So I'm gonna be writing everything down from now on, and I like looking at it. So buy real estate was my mission. It's done. I own a condo. I'm in the process of buying more. 125 is looking promising. I think by mid-September, I will have had made 91 to 95,000 this year, right? So then that gives me all of the fourth quarter to bring in another 25K of revenue, and we're in the money, ladies and gentlemen. These are net numbers, by the way. And then 10,000 subscribers. With your help, we will get there, and I feel in my heart that we will. We're getting about 400 subscribers a month. So welcome all the new people, and I'm happy to have you. So now it's time for me to make the Lincoln Park video, which I paid for somebody to do the research. I just never got around to actually making the video. I have not rehearsed it. We're gonna hit record. We're gonna shoot from the hip, and whatever happens, happens. And I'm gonna record the process as well. Let's do this. If you're planning to move to Lincoln Park, hold on. If you're planning to move to the popular neighborhood known as Lincoln Park in the Chicago area, hold on. If you're looking to move into the popular neighborhood in Chicago known as Lincoln Park, this is the video for you. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so annoyed right now. I just filmed this entire video only to find out that my camera timed out. Time to record again. Second take's always better. All right, folks, that second video is done. I'm actually really glad I had to do a second take because it came out so much better. I noticed I was talking too fast in my first take, so I've decided to slow it down a little bit. You know, relax, not scream in people's ears. And I think that goes a long way, and I'm practicing that right now in the vlog. It's a live and learn experience here, folks. All right, you get to see the raw of it all. So we got the film video for books done. We're gonna edit and post that today. Lincoln Park video done. We're gonna edit that tomorrow because we have all day tomorrow to do that. We have a 3 p.m. showing. I need to text this gentleman for the 2 p.m. call just to let him know I haven't forgotten. So checking in real quick, I sent the property to one of my clients. They hadn't even noticed before, even though I emailed it to him a couple of days ago, which is why when you're like, hey, this house is perfect, but I'm not getting the same enthusiasm from my buyers, always make sure they actually get your emails, they looked at it, and you didn't send too many properties where they actually missed it, right? So they hadn't seen it, they're looking at it again, and they seem to like it a lot. And our 2 p.m. call got moved to 4 o'clock, which is fantastic because that gives me the next hour and a half to just solely work on social media and TikTok. And one thing we're gonna do is I posted a video on my Instagram and my Facebook yesterday about the closing costs when buying a home. I think it was one of my best videos yet because it was like very informative. People seem to love it on Instagram, and it's on my Facebook business page. However, a little insight tip, ladies and gentlemen, you post something on your business page, and then you tag your personal page, and then you share it to your personal timeline. So here's the best part about following a to-do list. In one word, efficiency, ladies and gentlemen. It is what? 1:20 p.m. You guys saw what time I got in here. It was like 9 o'clock, if not 9:30, and I'm done with almost everything. I just have to quickly tag myself in my own post, and off we go to making TikToks, which is my favorite thing to do. Hello, Donna. This is Aaron with Remax First. You showed one of my listings a couple of weeks back. It was 448 Plum Street, a 4-flat in a 4-unit in Aurora. So I was calling to get some feedback, see if your clients had any interest, any questions, any concerns. Anything would be helpful. Thank you again. My cell is 847. So I totally forgot that today, one of the things on my list in my head, which I hadn't written down, was to get some feedback on a listing I have that's been really, really dry because I 100% think we're overpriced. And I have let the seller know of that, but we're really testing the market. We're not really too into it as selling, but that doesn't mean that I can't do my job, that I can skip on my job. One of the things we must do when a house is not selling is get feedback as to why, right? I want to know from these agents, what are their buyers thinking? Are their buyers thinking it needs too much work? Are their buyers thinking I don't have the money? Are those buyers thinking it's priced too high? Whatever, I need to know. Hey Juan, this is Aaron with Remax First. You show one of my listings, 448 Plum Street in Aurora. It's a 4-unit. Just wondering if I get some feedback. I'm not sure if you were showing it for yourself or if this was for a client.
Yeah, you know what? After seeing everything that was in there, he decided the 1-bedroom type of a situation is not for something that he wants to consider.
Got it. So you would like a 2-bedroom He was looking for 2-bed setups?
He's looking for 2-3 bedrooms on each unit.
Got it. Okay, well, I appreciate it. Hello, is this Giovanna?
Yes.
Hello, this is Aaron with Remax First. You showed one of my listings a few weeks back on 448 Plum Street. It was a 4-unit in Aurora. Just calling to see if I can get some feedback and see what your clients thought about the place.
Yeah, I thought I sent it back. I'm sorry. They were not interested because the units are too small.
Units are too small. Got it. Okay. Thank you very much. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Prompt transition. I don't know where we last left off, but it is currently, I don't know what time it is. It's like 2:40 something. Yeah, 2:42 p.m. And I have a 3 o'clock showing. It's 17 minutes away, so I'm going to be either late or right on time. So hopefully it's right on time. All right, back on the road we are. Just wanted to quickly show you guys the whip. Just basically a little bit more updated interior. All I did was go from a 2016 Mazda 6 to a 2021 Mazda 6, except I went up to a higher trim just because there's some features I will no longer not live without, which is Apple CarPlay, adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitoring, leather seats. So this trim has everything I need, and it only raised my payment by a little bit, and I sold the last car for about $1,100 profit, so it all made sense. Basically, here's why I settled, keyword settled. I'm not too happy about this car. Don't get me wrong, I'm blessed, I'm very grateful to have it, but I settled because I had to make a decision. Look, I can afford a $600 to $800 monthly payment. It probably won't bother me at all. However, how much is that going to deter me from making the moves I need to make in the future? And also, is that stress of having that $800 payment on my back every month on top of, 2 mortgages that I pay currently, one for my mom and one for me, is that stress worth it, right? And I said, you know what, not yet. Until I can build the assets I need to pay for this liability, I'm not gonna do it. So I'm very proud of myself for being able to see that clear-headed and not make that foolish mistake, because let me tell you, I was right there. I had BMW set up, I had Range Rover set up, I had a Mercedes set up. It was a mess. But then I said, you know what? No. What would be the right decision? What's the best move for my future? And the best move for my future is oftentimes, same for you guys, isn't to go with that car that I really, really want right now, okay? Because if I get that car that I want, like, right now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to, like, enjoy it as much, because I'm gonna be worried about it all the time. Each scratch is gonna bother me, every maintenance check is gonna bother me, and I didn't want to live like that. So I'm like, you know what, we're gonna sacrifice, we're gonna get this Mazda for a couple of years. It's still a brand new car, has no issues, no headaches, and then in 2 years I'm gonna get, instead of having to settle for like a base model Range Rover or like a, I don't know, the BMW 3 Series, I'm gonna get the car I really want, which is gonna be a Range Rover Sport, white on black, brown interior, most likely red interior. I will say the car you drive does matter, because appearances do matter. So if you're driving a rust bucket, fix it, change it, get something new. And the Mazda is the most luxury looking car for the cheapest price. So I think I made a good purchase. Okay, so we just wrapped up that showing for the commercial property. It was basically a 2-unit warehouse space, and the client is very interested. So we're gonna go do our homework. We got a couple of follow-up questions. With these commercial deals, it's all literally case by case, so you have to be very careful and make sure you don't miss. You gotta dot your T's and cross your I's, whatever that means. All right, it is currently 4:36, and my work day is, quote, almost over. I just have to make a couple of phone calls for this commercial side, get some more information, and then I actually have to get car insurance. I don't have car insurance, but other than that, we're all done. It was rather a very efficient, productive, and short day at work, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next week.